things can happen where everybody can get in a pinch point. When you treat it like a hobby, not like a business, you have a much higher chance of getting in a bad spot and losing some money.
I feel like, in some way we learn to buy it the right way, right? So in this case, you
Hmm.
bought it deep enough to maybe prevent yourself from huge, huge, huge loss. But
Yep.
for other investor who may not have the experience or have the proper guidance and coaching, they may have not calculated the number correctly. And
Yeah. And there's times that people get in a really bad situation with that. And some of the ways I know people have kind of helped avoid that is, if they're using a hard money lender and the hard money lender says, man, this is not a deal.
yeah.
Do not do this. Listen to them. They know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about. Run the numbers by somebody else. Don't just try to think, oh, I'm the greatest. I can do this. I'm going to do all the work on the weekends. Yeah, that's not going to happen. If it happens, then you're not going to do a good job, most likely. I mean, there's always a few people that can do the work themselves, but lean on people, learn, whether it's, you've hired a mentor or so many different ways, lean on other people for their experience.
I think you just touch on a point, though. I guess people got to identify what kind of investors they are, right? If they want to do this business in a big way, or if that's just a hobby that they want to do on the weekend and earn some extra, hobby money, right?
That's right.
So, yeah.
And there's a lot of people who do it full time that think that they're full time, and they may spend full time hours on it, but they treat it like a hobby. Oh yeah, it's fine. You can get me the rent in a few weeks, no big deal.
And we have those too,
Uh,
yeah.
those people get. I mean, we can all get in a bad spot. I mean, things can happen where everybody can get in a pinch point. But when you treat it like a hobby, not like a business, you have a much higher chance of getting in a bad spot and losing some money.
So, John, did you ever look back in your history in real estate and say, man, I wish I would have done it differently?
Yeah, there's a few on there. I think, like most people, I would say I wish I would have started earlier. I didn't start till I was, let's see, when we bought our first rental, I was 32. I had that aha moment when I was 17. There's a lot of time in there that I could have been investing. So, I mean, I'm not trying to go with the cop out and say I would have started earlier, but
Well, it
that's
seems
the
like you're making up for it.
biggest.
Not
Yeah,
many people can have 80 rental today.
yeah, and we're gonna hit 100. I'll be darned. We're gonna hit 100 before the end of the year. I am confident in that, and that is for me, a huge mental block to hit. But other than that, it's just I'm somebody who tries to figure stuff out on their own. I'm not the person that, when I started, reached out and, hey, what do I do here? What do I do there? Trying to get help from other people. Now, I mean, I go to a mastermind 4 times a year, and it's basically going out and saying, hey, can you help me with this? I'll help you with what I know, but can I help you with this? And that is what I wish I would have started at the very beginning.
Totally agree with you on getting into a group, get involved with a group, whether it's a mastermind or local group, but being
Yep.
involved with a group of people who are actually doing deals. I mean,
Yes.
not just any social group, but the group that do deals.
Yep. That's right.